Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Meow, and tonight we are diving into Stirring Abyss. We have not been doing well in Stirring Abyss, we have been dying. I do not know with what we have confronted last time. It is mysterious, big, ancient, and there to eat us. And it has eliminated 3 of our crew. Thankfully, we have Profane Chapel on our boat. It's right here. As you can see, it's a charming place. And our men are there, waiting to be resurrected. However, we are missing Void Marrow. That is an issue. Not only are we missing Void Arrow, because 2 of our men were officers. We are also missing all the ranged weapons we had that they lost. Hello, Askeri. Hello. How are you, my friend? I hope you're doing well tonight. This is a bit different. If you've ever played XCOM, this is similar, but not the same. There is more role-playing elements. There is more of a story in this game. But it is produced by Slytherin. Well, not produced, but it's published by Slytherin. I am fine, thank you. I'm a little bit tired, but Kitty is keeping me company tonight, so yes, I am doing well, if tired. I really need a little bit of a break, but we'll get there one day. Yes, you have played XCOM, excellent. So this is similar to XCOM, but it's a horror XCOM based on Cthulhu mythos, right? So H.P. Lovecraft works if you have read any of his stuff. If not, that is fine. You don't need to know anything. There is no prerequisite that you have had to have read to understand this. And there is a little bit more of a story going on. So far, we are part of the crew of USS Salem. Well, it doesn't look like this is a nuclear submarine, so it is what looks like to be a diesel submarine. And we are kind of in the middle of Cold War, so it's 70s, 60s, around about that time. And we have sunk to the bottom of the sea. We have encountered something that is unexplainable and terrifying. And most of our crew is missing. We've been able to unflood most of actually all of the sections of our submarine and started converting some of them. Yes, you've read some stuff from him a long time ago. Yeah, it is kind of a he's very unique. He's not the originator of horror, but one of the first people, and he does cosmic horror quite well, even if he could not write a proper dialogue to save his life. But that's not why we love him, alright? So, yes. So, right, we have a lot to think about, we have a lot to do. More importantly, we have to craft a few things. So we have unflooded all of the sub, we have rebuilt certain sections, we have converted other sections. But we need Void Marrow in order to be able to resurrect our men in the Profane Chapel. We have 2 officers. And the officers are really good at ranged, but unfortunately our ranged weapons have remained at the bottom of the sea with our 3 dead crewmen. So we need to build more. In order to do so, we need to use scrap metal. And we are really saving scrap metal to get us a, equipment room. So that would be an issue. Oh, hello! Hey, man! Hey, War Games! This is a great game. I would love to develop a game like this one day. It is a fantastic game. Yes, I really enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. It is not without its issues, but what game isn't? And yeah, it's a nice combination of XCOM tactics and kind of a role-playing narrative elements, which is really quite nice. I hope you're doing well tonight, by the way. I have resumed streaming Valor and Victory, by the way, so that is on Mondays, and you are always welcome, well, to any stream, but of course, most importantly, to the Monday stream, because it is Valor and Victory, after all. But let us dive in to the game. So, we need a little bit of copper, which we have plenty, but we need a lot of scrap metal. We have to build it, because without it, we are nothing. So we are gonna be equipping both of our officers, both Ingrid and, of course, Patrick Alexander with ranged weapons. And Joe Black, he's a cook, but he is really quite good at shanking people. So that we are gonna be doing quite a lot of. This is our main mission. However, if we go there, we most likely are gonna die. So we're not gonna go and do main mission. We're gonna travel, well, we're gonna search first. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay. I was gonna say we're gonna search for an optional mission, but there is nothing. Well, if we die here, the game is over pretty much. So let's dive in. Let us dive in without further ado. Actually, I just remembered maybe we had something to do first. So I gonna load last save. And I hope, yeah, we are still on USS Salem, right? I just remembered that this is not save scumming. This is me being forgetful. We have 46 clues that we have unlocked. And we can try and unlock something. No, we can't. Unnatural selection, yeah. No, they all cost too many clues. And these things, unnatural selection and the augury, are irrelevant for our purposes for the next mission. So, as a matter of fact, we were doing the right thing, so we shall dive right in then. That which time forgot. Ah, yes. Well, let us move up then. So these are our abilities. We have a number of things. This is our inventory with the flares and everything. And here is a little present for us. This is a boss we're fighting called First to Hunger. And it really has quite a lot of HP, but it looks like we might have reduced its HP, because we still have the navy sacks of our men that have died there. That is really quite interesting. Right, well. We are gonna go forward and hope to kill First to Hunger. There it is. There is one tentacle. It's already doing other things there. So, first things first. We are... What? So you know the way that I've crafted 2 weapons? And then I reloaded? Well, the reload was before I crafted 2 weapons. We actually have no weapons. I'm afraid I'm not safe scumming yet again. We were not about to die. We were, but we were not. I really need to craft the weapons, because otherwise we are definitely gonna die. So, right, there we go. Let us try this one more time, shall we? Let us just do this one more time. Okay. Actually, this is what we need, right? Okay. Finally, I promise, no more loading. No more reloading to this point. We are diving in. Okay. There we go. Right. So we are going forward. First to hunger is there. It is the first boss we've encountered. I have no clue if it's gonna be the last boss. This is the first playthrough of the game, and it is a blind playthrough. So I have not seen anything about the game until I've started playing it. So there are a number of patterns, because I know that since we have already tried to fight them. And we have lost. There are a number of patterns that we should pay close attention to. But first, let's kill the stalking tentacle. Fantastic. Right, so over here, we'll move up. And let's shoot its side. It has awoken. Okay. Okay. So we have Explosives Expert, and we shall be employing that. Unfortunately, the first to hunger, until it opens its mouth to devour us, is very, very hard to do anything with. So, let's move this way. So, we were talking about patterns of attack, and as you can see, there is a little bit of ground disturbance going on here. We do not want to be in this at all, so we're gonna move up this way, and over here we're gonna move that way. And now we are ready for the ground disturbance that is about to happen. As you can see, that does a lot of damage. But a careful placed blow at exposed tendon disorienting the target for a turn, causing them to bleed for 3 turns. 7 to 10 damage. Let's do that. We have caused the rupture, which is fantastic. And then we can shank it. Yes, it does have quite a bit. Quite a bit of armor. Let's try and reduce the armor. And then corpse explosion. Do we want to explode our corpses? Can we resurrect them after exploding them? Let's see. It's gonna be so funny if we cannot resurrect them. It's gonna be pretty hilarious if we can't. Right, okay. So first things first. Let's do this. So this is target suffers a heavy penalty to their attack rating, and should they fail to deal any damage during their turn, they will suffer damage instead. So they get minus 40 aim. So we're gonna do Confounding Hex on the Stalking Tentacle, and then we're gonna shoot. And we're actually doing pretty good damage there. Yeah, that's fine. And now we can shank. Or not. 51 health left. Okay. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Yeah, more tentacles, right. Very tentacular. Reload. Actually, can we shank him? Let's shank him. Ah, seriously? Right. Okay. Okay. I am getting a little bit worried about his health now, so we'll start moving this way and try and get... There is a health drop there. Okay. Over here again, avoiding this attack pattern. That wasn't very good, was it? Ever so slowly. It has 15 health left. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, corruption is at a maximum right now. Reload and shoot, of course. And we have defeated the first hunger. Is it over? Tell me it's over. What? I do not see what he's saying. This is really annoying. Why? Why did you design this? So that I can see what he's saying. Right. The massive beast has fallen, and an eerie but welcome silence covers the depth of the trench. Black could never have imagined such a creature could exist. Perhaps it was drawn here by death and calamity, intent on gorging itself on the bodies of the victims. There is little satisfaction in this act of vengeance, but the wiring manual has been recovered. At least work can begin on restoring the USS Salem to the point where a journey home is possible. But all of that will have to wait. There is unfinished business down here still. The captain has led too many men to their death and continues towards whatever dark purpose has overtaken his mind. He must be stopped and true vengeance claimed. So, we have gained 25 clues. And what we should be doing here is first gathering this vital essence, restoring a little bit of health. Not too much, mind you, but a little bit. then we gonna... I have loaded up on items, and unfortunately, the issue here is that we already have items from our previous attempt. Yeah, transfer to submarine. Can we... We cannot transfer to submarine. Damn it. These are some good stuffs right there. What to do? Well, first thing, we're gonna get a little bit of air, so we need to top up air. If we run out of air, we get asphyxiated, and first we start losing sanity, and then health. So we don't want for that to be happening, of course. Over here, let's go back, of course. Foul muck. Get a little bit. And over here as well, we're just gonna go back and suck on some air. Okay, perfect. So let's explore here a little bit. What is going on? Huh. Evacuate when ready. Do we actually have anything else to pick up? There is another vital essence there, so let's go and try and grab it before it disappears. And I might be a little bit too late, unfortunately, but we'll see, we'll see. We care not for the vile muck. We care not for it at all. Yeah, looks like this is all there is. Please stay. Yes, perfect, okay. Now we can heal him up and extract. So this was actually nice and easy. Well, it would have been if we haven't lost 3 men in a previous stream, previous excursion. So let me get a little bit of tea. There we go. And Joe Black has leveled up, which is fantastic. So let us have a look. Level 4. So we are going to level 5. And he can either choose Ruthless, which possesses a natural knack for hitting where it really hurts, plus 8% critical strike chance, or Jolly, always looks on the bright side of death. Small chance to restore small amount of sanity for all crew members each turn. Wow. They are both really good, actually. They are both really, really good. Huh. What to do? I think I'm gonna go with Jolly. That seems like a good thing to do. Critical strike, melee aim, maximum health, base melee damage. Damage reduction, defense. Let's get critical strike and melee aim up. There we go. And now... let's just have a quick look here. All right. Right, so we have of course lost all of our equipment that we have left on the bottom of the seafloor, which is not good, but we are alive, and that is what's important. We have used up our scrap metal, which is not good. but we are alive. And that is what is important. We do have enough clues though, so let's have a look at what we can unlock. This would be very handy. This would be even handier. I feel like this is definitely needed, so I'm gonna pick up cell reconstitution. We have more health, cell reconstitution, and the electrogenic revival would be fantastic when we get it, and I think that should be our next aim in this game. However. We do not have anything, so... Oh, look at that. We have unlocked new areas. But what we do want to do is we want to get an optional mission. And the reason for that is quite simple, really. We need resources, and this is a diver rescue. We need manpower. Or woman power. Leave no man or woman behind. Let's get it done. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So let us get it done. The key to this game, for the most part, is because you have so few divers, is to stick together and move as a team. Leapfrog as much as you can. Right, so there it is, and we can probably do something like this. Fantastic. Hey, Brinaldi. This makes me think of XCOM Terror from the Deep. Well, you would be quite right. It's definitely taken its inspiration from XCOM Terror from the Deep. I suppose the biggest difference here is that it is a little bit more narrative story-driven compared to XCOM. Even though there was an overarching story, but this has more RPG elements. You can level up your crew, you can level up your abilities, you can mutate your crew, and things like that. And there is a little bit more story to it. But yes, it's definitely an XCOM-like game. Right. There we go. And we got spot on. Okay. I really hope they don't tell my family I'm dead. Well, they won't tell your family, but we can see there is a chunky boy coming up in the north, which is not good at all. So let's take this out. And then carefully aim shot that hits each target in its path, disorienting them and dealing damage. So let's see if we can disorient him. Probably did. And now we can come over and shank... Well, actually, let's goon him up. It's a cheap shot. We get +5 aim, so there we go. And he's doubly disoriented. But the infected pods are there, right. And another chunky boy is incoming. Uh-oh. Looks fantastic. Well, it's really quite good. Oh, and we have vessel. Oh my god. What? So just FYI, this is not gonna be good. This is gonna be very hard for us to do. Right, one is down, that is good. You've gone too deep, swear to God. Yes. We've gone way too deep. Right, Herald of Decay. We are too far for this. Right. Well, when you are into deep, there is only one thing to do, is do Brawler, which strikes several different targets in melee range with blistering speed. 3 maximum targets, minus 25 base melee damage, but... And we missed. Right, he went unstable. That is kinda good, kinda not. Can we hit him? We can. Yeah. Wow, that's bad. Okay, let us use a Void Step to skedaddle the heck out of there. There we go. Where was I? The things I saw in this... Is this real? Yeah. Well, chunky boys are on the attack. Is this vessel gonna try and make it... Right, it explodes away from everybody else. Unfortunate, I would have liked it to explode next to its peers, but... It is what it is. Let's do this first. So... Let's reload. And then vessel up. It is unstable, that is fine. Let's reload. Is there... No. Okay, you're down. Damn these things! Yes, yes indeed. What we are really trying... We're gonna go defensive. We're gonna stay put and go defensive, right? So he died as well. So actually, it's not as bad as we thought it was. We only have 3... Well, I wanted to say men, but it's definitely not men to contend with. Okay. Ah, yes. Right. Goon. He is disoriented. Let's shank him. Glancing blow is not what I was looking for here. Right, reload. Shoot him. Okay, fantastic. So that won't explode. Over here, though. Can... Can we shoot him? Oh, yes, we can. Well, in that case, we will. There we go. Problem solved. Reload and shoot him up. Fantastic. The predator becomes the prey indeed. Whew. That was intense. Thankfully we can heal up, but we're kind of half health with 2 men, so Joe Black and Patrick Alexander, they're both at roughly half health. Never a doubt. Thanks, man. I do appreciate it. Yeah, so there are a number of things we can do. So as you can see, we have different abilities. We have normal attacks, but also we have these esoteric magical abilities that use up these points here. And some of them are not just free things. Not only do they use up the invocation points, they also reduce our sanity. And trust me, you do not want to go insane. Right, so on that note, let us explore further, Because this is a side mission, an optional mission we're on. And we are here to rescue a diver. So if we are able to rescue them, our men and women, our crew will grow by 1, which is really what we need. Sanity is overrated. Yeah, sanity is overrated, because you can actually resurrect people here at the cost of sanity. So, there you go. Sanity is definitely overrated, but I do see a little bit of an issue over there. And over here as well, so... yeah. They do like to spit on me. Right. Reload and shoot load. There we go, that is dead. Over here. Let's... let's do this. Oh, I see. Right. Okay, let's do this. So if you're too close, they don't seem to be shooting you. At least that was my experience. So I can shoot one. No, I can't. I can shank one in that case. Right, and then move up with the rest of the people. This is not ideal. Right, let's... let's move back. Let's move back. Right. Discretion is definitely a better part of Valor here. Yeah, so as you can see, they haven't shot us, so we can shank left and right. We don't want to kill him while we're next to it, because as you can see, if we kill him, it explodes for 2 squares around it. So we don't want that to happen, but we can shank both of them, then move away and shoot it the next turn. Now, let's move up. This away. Oh, we have Fathom Seer as well. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Right. Okay, let's take out... or not. Let's not take out vessels. Oh, man. Right. 2 Fathoms. What? Oh, and we have Skulkers. But of course. Ah, yes. Shared Fate. So what Shared Fate does, as you might surmise by the name of it, is 2 characters are linked, and whatever damage one sustains, the other one sustains also. And now we cannot even stay there because we have Fathom Seers doing its crazy magic. Oh my god, right. Okay, that's reloaded. Over here... right. We are reducing them. Fantastic. And now if we move here and here, the Skulkers would need to move in order to attack us. Right. Will not attack friendly targets if overtaken by Insanity. We are not worried about Insanity just yet. Why are we down here again? Right, so we are down here because it's a Cold War, so 60s, 70s, something like that. Ouch. And we are down here because we have detected a signal and went to investigate. As we did, we have died. As we did, we have kind of bit off a little bit more than we can chew. It's coming for us, we have to. Yeah, well, I'm not sure what we have to do, but soon we won't have to do much at all. And we start the game with the submarine flooded completely. We are out of submarine and we do not know where anybody is whatsoever. This is how it all starts. Right now we're just trying to repair our sub and skedaddle the heck out of here. Whether that is gonna be possible at all is a completely different story entirely. Let's explode. Oh, we are just out of range, aren't we? We're not even able to explode our own corpse, right? So, Fathom Seer, we have cast Confounding Health on him, so what that does, it's a Witch Doctor. Target suffers a heavy penalty to their attack rating, and should they fail to deal any damage during their turn, they will suffer damage instead, 11 to 14 damage, minus 40 aim, which is really quite good. Now, let us move up just a tad, hoping to get eyes on. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, that was really good. Just a glancing hit. Okay, that's fine. That is not fine. That is damage over time. Ouch. That's a lot of damage over time. And there is our third man, actually. We need to rescue him and get the hell out of Dodge. Because otherwise we all gonna die. Okay. They have missed. So they will be sustaining some damage. But we will be going up. Yes, well, there are two of them there. That should still give us right. Perfect. And we shot two of them. They're now disoriented, so they're actually not able to attack us. They would just wander randomly, which is good. But we need to take out Void Spawn, because what Void Spawn does, it swallows you whole, one of the characters, and then unless you free them, they keep taking damage until they're dead. Being digested in its juices. Nice, yeah. Oh god, more shared fate. If only... Okay, he missed. That is good. That is very, very good. So first things first, we're gonna medic up. And we're gonna medic him. 16 HP. Then we're gonna reload. Then he's gonna reload. And then he's gonna try and shunk this wonderful creature. Perfect. Okay. He should randomly be walking away. Or not so randomly. Oh, and we just went insane. No, not this again! Get out of my head! Bloody hell, right. Okay, at least he has a hysteria. instead of going berserk and killing us. So -5 maximum sanity. We have restored our sanity to the full, but maximum sanity has reduced by 5. That is pretty bad. That is really not good. Right. Namin dart on you. You're dead. We do not see anybody there, so let's resurrect him. Okay, who do we have? Seaman Randy Miyamoto. So, good thing about the Randy Miyamoto is that he's a melee character. Also, he seems to be getting ready to advance to the next level, so let's see. He can either be a spotter, expose weak spots on an enemy, decreasing their armor and defense rating. Slaying the exposed enemy restores 1 action point for the diver that dealt the final blow. -5 armor, -10 defense. It is good. However, we can also choose Brawler, which is strikes several different targets in melee range with blistering speed, 3 maximum targets, -25 base melee damage percentage. This is really also quite good. So this is kind of for more armored, bigger enemies, while this is for overwhelming amount of enemies, which we seem to be getting, so I'm gonna go with this. And since he is melee... maximum health and base melee damage increase. +6 maximum health, +12 base melee. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Oh, we can... hold up. We can advance to level 3. So, Labrat, +50% increases effectiveness for all medicinals used on this diver, medkits, morphine, blah blah blah. Or Marine, provides immunity to physical debuffs and increases armor for several turns. We're gonna go with Marine, of course. And we're gonna go with Agility, melee aim and critical strike chance increased, so +2 melee aim, +2% critical chance. Right, fantastic. Okay. Well. Let us carry the stuff that we have dropped. So we are getting low on air, as you can see on 2 of our divers. Let us actually get in here. And as the Skulker gonna try and move away, we're gonna attack of opportunity him. And really, we want to be... oh, right, well, we'll investigate that as well. Oh, man. So many things to do. Do you have any movement points? You still have movement points, right? Okay. Yeah, let's go. Viscous Sink, and we missed. Get hooked on. But of course... and that is fine. Right, well, we are lucky that they have very poor aim. Did you hear about the one about the rabbi, the mule, and the Hitler? Yes. Yes, indeed. Right. Let us get to the Skulker. And let's skulk the crap out of him. There we go. Over here. Let's get here first. Soviet expedition logs, Commander Biryakov. Luca says, what is this game? Ah, yes, Luca. Welcome to the stream, mate. This is Stirring Abyss. So, it is a kind of a cross of an RPG, horror, and XCOM. Diablo and Barotrauma? Not quite, not quite. If you've played XCOM, this is kind of like this. So maybe it's like a Barotrauma and, well, XCOM Terror from the Deep, like Brinaldi has pointed out. Or, yeah. I know XCOM. There you go. There you go. So, we have uncovered a Commander Biryukov Soviet expedition log. A scouting party discovered a safe path leading down into deeper trench area. It didn't seem worth our time to explore further, but at Voronin's request I've sent Tritiak and Makarov on a brief excursion with others to document everything they find. The music is pretty good, I know, it is pretty good. Right, so there is a Soviet submarine that has gone down as well. We are, of course, an American submarine. Did we kill him? Yes. It's dead, right? It has to be. Damn right it has to be. Right. Let's not walk into the traps that they have set for us. We'll stay here. And I reckon that is our turn done. There we go. That exploded. He's gonna... Oh, beautiful. We have taken him out. That's the end of that one. What happened to the sec... Well, quite clearly, he is diseased. This would stress me out with headphones and no lights. And that's why I have very bright lights and the guard kitty. And the guard kitty. Yes, indeed. Right. Okay, so let us run towards danger. Ah, yes, but is it a guard kitty? That's very important, because the guard kitty protects us. Oh, copper. Yes, we want some copper, that's for sure. And let us actually numbing dart or dissolving dart. Yes, let's do dissolving dart. Weakening it a tad. And now we can come over here and shoot the crap out of it as well. Nice. It's almost down. Oh, that was beautiful. Did you see that? Lava tax of opportunity. Right. Well. Since we're running out of air, so if we run out of air, as I mentioned to Brinaldi earlier on, we start going insane a little bit. But also we start having a lot of health damage and die very, very quickly. I would like to explore a little bit more. I really would, actually. There is... Hold up. There is something here on our radar. But this is clearly a dead end, so there is no air here. But there is... There looks like there is air up north. Is character death permanent? Yes and no. I will elaborate once this mission finishes. Do ask me once we're back on a submarine. Because that is important. That is important indeed. Right, okay. There should be air somewhere. Oh, here is the air, right. Roger that, Captain. Ah, yes, right. Okay, so... And here is the effect of hypoxia. So hypoxia loses us some sanity, which is not good. But thankfully, we have a little bit of air here. So let's get this amount of air with him. And can we make it? Can we make it all the way there? Don't think we can. Oh dear, oh dear. He's gonna have some hypoxia as well. He's good, so he is fine. We don't need to worry about him. We do have to go down and kill these two pods, though. But we'll do that in a moment. Right, we can. Let's go down there. Shouldn't be anything there. Right, come on. Okay. This is insane. How can this be happening? Well, so this can be happening in such a way that you get more air. El Capitan or El Commander. There we go. Right. So it's always good to explore the maps, and the reason for that is because there are a bunch of things, materials that you need to upgrade and repair submarine. And without them, it is quite hard indeed. So we want to kind of scour every nook and cranny as much as we can, of course, without risking our men. Are the moves you do limited, like a character can only do a limited number of things before passing his turn? Yes, indeed. So, right, in terms of walking, let's look here. Let's zoom in. See the way that these squares are all like normal lines, while these squares are dashed lines? So moving up to there only consumes one action point anywhere, and you can move as many times as you want. So for example, 1, we can keep moving, it's still just one action point, still just one action point, still just one action point, and now we have consumed it fully, and it's a second action point. For the weapons, depends on the weapon. So the spear gun consumes all action points, while the knife uses one action point. So with a spear gun, a lot of times what you want to do is you want to reload first if you only have one shot, and then shoot, using up 2 action points, 1 for reloading, 1 for shooting, instead of all for shooting. But let's come over here, because that's what we need to do, right? Over here. Right, let us do a natural focus, gives us plus 20 aim. And now, still not that great. And we can't move. Oh dear, maybe I shouldn't have done that, right? Oh, beautiful. And we killed both of them. Fantastic. Okay. That was worth it. That was definitely worth it. Right. So what's here? There is nothing here. All the way up. Well, he would have full sanity. So this is a sanity meter. So the sanity meter goes down. As it reaches 0, what happens is that we suffer some kind of mental breakdown. That could be anything from the character losing his turn to moving randomly to going berserk and attacking your own men. I don't like this. What also happens, the maximum sanity gets reduced. So once you reach sanity 0, which has never happened to me, I believe, you lose the character as he or she goes permanently insane. Eldritch activity basically means that this is the enemy's turn. So once we finish all of our moves, it moves on to the enemy, and it's their turn next, basically. That's when the AI takes its turn. Right, let's go that way. Ah, yes, well. Let's get to the pooping pod. And damage it a little. And maybe one more time. And now we need to skedaddle the hell out of here. I do know about the Warframe. It is really quite a good free-to-play game. And I have played it a lot in the past. But I have fallen off it, as the things usually stand with free-to-play games. Ah, we missed. Ah, well. All paths lead to oblivion. And he missed. Fantastic. That's actually quite good. There we go. Perfect. And I think we can further the story just a bit more. Simon Petrov notes, the commander and the man with him never came back. Senior Lieutenant Kozlov is dead. Voronin is in charge now. I won't say more than that. I just want to go home. Oh dear, oh dear. Looks like Soviet expedition did not end well. And let me tell ya, we are not doing that hot either, are we? Right, let's extract. Extractavaganza. My Russian accent was very good? Well, thank you very much. I have practiced my fake Russian accent since I was, well, 0 years old and was born in Soviet Union. So, yes. Okay, maybe I haven't practiced fake Russian accent. I have just practiced Russian back in the day, but yes, I do have quite a good fake Russian accent nowadays. Right, well, it's time to level up. So, Luca, you had a question about the permadeath, right? You had a question about a permadeath. So, usually, dying would be permanent. However, there is this nice little chapel that we have constructed on our submarine called Profane Chapel. No act is too depraved, no price is too high to pay. Allows the resurrection of dead drivers by using Void Marrow. Beware, resurrection takes its toll on sanity. So, we currently have 3 men who, well, 4 men actually now, who have passed onto a better world. Probably a much easier world than this. And we can try and resurrect them, but it will reduce their maximum sanity and it consumes Void Marrow. Void Marrow is also used for mutating our men. So really, it is a very precious resource and very hard to come by. Defeating certain monsters... Well, actually no, I lie. Defeating monsters do not get you Void Marrow. Void Marrow is gained by communing with a bull entity at bull entity altars, if you're lucky, and sometimes a rift into another dimension opens, and if you can get there in time, it usually lasts about 3 to 4 turns, then you get Void Marrow. There are a lot of moving parts in the game, but actually, once you kind of understand it, it's really quite simple. It's not as complicated as it looks. So, we have leveled up, well, we are about to level up Ingrid Neal. She's our junior science officer. So, she can either get Dart proficiency, Dart skill no longer share cooldown. You cannot change traits, but you can mutate, gaining new traits, and you can upgrade, so basically level up your character to gain new traits as well. Or we can get plus 15 increased Dart base damage. Wow, that would be so amazing. You know what? We're getting this. Wow. That is just crazy good. Let us go more into insight. Better aim is always good. And Patrick Alexander has leveled up as well. He is only gonna be going to level 3 though. So he can be either gritty, tough as nails, like straight from a John Wayne movie, +2 armor, or ruthless, possesses an unnatural knack for hitting where it really hurts, +8% critical strike chance. Ruthless? Take it. Let's do ruthless. Let's do ruthless. Your wish is my command. Right. So, critical strike chance increase or maximum sanity and ranged aim. He is a ranged character, bearing this in mind. I'm gonna go for ranged aim. Critical strike chance? Oh, absolutely. It definitely does come in handy. Absolutely, Luca. Armor does come in handy as well, but if you can kill your opponent before he tries to hit you, that is definitely handy as well. Does not work on the bosses, though, because bosses definitely hit you many times before you have any chance. Talking of, we were fighting a boss beginning of the stream, so you might want to check that out at a later stage. We were finishing off a boss, actually. Previous stream, we have lost 3 men, or 3 divers to the boss. But we have damaged it quite significantly, so today we just mopped it up, really. Rather than there wasn't anything like spectacular in the health HP department for the boss. So by default it's 3, however, we can build an upgrade called Convert to Equipment Room. If the equipment fails, the expedition fails. Increase away team size by 1. But we need 20 copper, which we almost have, and 32 scrap metal, which we are so far away from. So basically, the more equipment rooms you build, the more divers you can have. So, yes. Right, we have 42 clues, so we cannot do anything with that yet. Can you buy resources? Well, no, you cannot. You can only find resources, because, you see, the problem with buying resources, we are at the bottom of the sea in a submarine that can barely move, which was flooded. We have thankfully drained all of the rooms now, and we are starting to work on restoring its navigational capabilities, but we are still quite far away from that. So no, you cannot buy resources, I'm afraid, but you can craft stuff, which is different matter entirely. Okay, so we have healed a little bit of health, so that is fine. We really feel like we need to restore her sanity. She's 29 out of 68, so we're gonna use 1 supply, we have 13, to restore her sanity twice. 39.55. Are the weapons characters unique or not? So the weapons are not unique. Every diver has a diving knife, and you can craft a spear gun, and then chain shot spear gun if you can find the blueprint for it. However, each diver has unique abilities. So, for example, Commander Patrick Alexander is explosives expert. So him shooting a spear gun, he can attach explosives onto it. While she has numbing dart and dissolving dart abilities. So even though the weapons are not unique, the abilities different characters can use are. So that's how it works. Right. It would be good to reduce corruption level, I gotta say. But we do not have enough clues, and even if we did, I would rather spend it on electrogenic revival, which basically, yeah, gets us up and about if we get killed. So for now, there isn't really much more we can do in terms of upgrading. We simply lack the resources right now. Do you want to hear the names of the games I want to make when I become a game designer? Well, Luca, I believe that you have mentioned that already. Last time you were talking about that. And I believe I don't remember the names though, so you can definitely repeat them here. But I do remember you talking about them. So, yes. Shall we go for the main mission, or shall we go for another additional mission? Maybe trying to get a bit of void marrow and resources. I reckon additional mission yet again. Soviet cache. Ooh. Can we meet Soviets as well? That would be really cool. Are we gonna fight him? Wow. Macabre shelf. We're running out of time. Oh, 15 turns, right. Recover the Soviet expedition cache before the self-destruct. Oh, snap. Okay. Well, Soviets were not messing about. Okay, there's only one way to go, so we'll go here. Right. I wonder what the Soviet cache contains. Usually it is supplies and scrap and copper and all the good stuff, so I'm really looking forward to getting them. So Lucas says, here's the names. Alex Journey, Overkill, At the Dawn of Night, Mankind's Humanity and Steel Grey. What do you think? Well, I think that the names are cool, but of course, as I said last time, it's all about the ideas behind the games, isn't it? The Dawn of Night seems cool. Alex's Journey could be interesting, depends on, of course, what it is all about. Oh, oxygen tank, okay. Well, we don't need oxygen just yet. We do need to find the supplies, though. Right. Huh. On a positive note, we haven't encountered any enemies yet, which is good. Okay, I think this is the supplies. Oh, right, and here are the enemies! Right, let's just pull back a little. Yep, that's a lot of enemies! Right, let's pull back a little bit here as well. And over here... We want to be up front, get here, and then... Alex's Journey will be an open-world survival, semi-horror, fantasy, sci-fi first-person game. That is a lot of buzzwords. Also sci-fi fantasy, so... What are we talking about here? On a positive note, we are being surrounded, so that is, funnily enough, that is good. Funnily enough, that is good, because we have Brawler. Let's brawl it up. Okay. Right, you go. Oh man. Right, okay. So, numbing dart on you. Too close? Too close? Are you for real? Right, okay. In that case, dissolving dart on you. You're dead. Shoot you there. You're dead. I like spells and lasers, weapons, stuff like that. Yeah, no, I gotcha, but, so, for example, is there, is it kind of like, what was it, Alex? Is it the name of the game? Alex? Something like that? Or Alex? Alex, I think, is the name of the game. Something like that? Okay. Oh no, I'm talking about the game that is already out. Hold up, let me look up the name. I'll tell you now. I think the game's name is Alex. It is indeed. It's called Alex. Check it out. So this is science fantasy, right? This is science fantasy. And it has both... It's an RPG, action RPG, shooter, hybrid. So it has both magic and science fiction elements as well, which is really pretty cool actually. I have not played it, I would be upfront with you about that. Let's... can we not shoot there? Why not? Damn, home. Okay. I believe Alex is single player as well, but yes. I do like single player games, but I also like multiplayer games. I do not have preference either way, as long as the game is well made. I think that is the most important criteria. Weakening the target for a turn. Let's do the weakening. Let's do the weakening, right. That is down. And we can do this. And we can't do anything else. Ouch. Yeah, well... That's unfortunate, but... we should be able to heal up a little bit here. There we go, there we go. So single player will have a multiplayer functionality. The generator appears to be in perfect working condition. The Soviets must have been here recently. And it appears their expedition has not faced the same level of misfortune and adversity. Might as well make use of what they've set up. Some light will be welcome change. Okay. So we have a generator. Let's get the cache. The cache is tightly secured. Typical Soviet paranoia. It might be possible to find information or tools for the crack in the safe somewhere nearby. Simply forcing it open without any idea of the mechanism involved could damage the goods inside or the one doing the opening. I see. Okay, well. Let's have a look around. Actually, let's have a look around. So, yeah, let's not risk it. I agree 100%, man. The Soviet expedition logs Commander Biryakov. We have located a suitable site for the first supply cache. The men do not understand the need to set up outposts. They are eager to be done with the mission and headed home. Their ignorance is for the best. Not one of the crew would comprehend the importance of our mission, or be trusted to keep it to themselves after our return. I have ordered Koshkin to secure the supplies. In accordance with the strictest protocol, someone or something has been lurking in the shadows, watching our steps. I will not risk having the cache ransacked. Well, you could have just, like, you know, said what were those strictest protocols, please? I would prefer if you do not use those words, neither English nor Russian, on the stream. But yes, it is true. So if I could ask you going forward not to do that, I would remove your that specific message just to make sure that we are within YouTube guidelines. No, that is fine, but yeah, if going forward, if you could restrict yourself, that'd be great. That is all. No, but yeah, to answer your question, yes, you are kind of correct. It's not an exact translation, but that is the conveyed meaning of the words, yes. That's not good. That's also not good, right. Okay, let's move up to this little critter, and we shall move here and attempt to shoot at it. Too far. In that case, we're gonna reload. Thanks, Luke. I do appreciate that, mate. I do appreciate that. We might not make it. I think we'll be fine. We might need to force this. We might need to force to open it. But, yeah. Alright, let's dissolve darted. Ew. Snap. Okay. 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 Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, let's look around. Let's just think. Oh my god, seriously? There are more of those things? Right. Die. Or not. Or not. So we're gonna be spot on. Ballistic weapons. Well, the spear gun is kind of ballistic weapon, right? I mean, it shoots a projectile, so there are no throwables as far as I understand it. And here, however, there are certain mutations that allow you to command critters that make a colony in your suit. Oh snap. Okay, let's skedaddle the crap out of there. At a distance, right? So... and there we go. We'll pick that supply up. Wow. That is a bit of a problem. We have a lot of enemies. Attacking both sanity and health. So, first things first. let's pick up the supplies. That's what we're here for. Chemicals and supplies, right, that's good. And let's start making our way back to relink with our teammates. Over here, I reckon we just gonna leg it. Well, no, you see, shotguns, pistols, and SMGs would not quite work under the sea, would they? So, no, we do not have those weapons, I'm afraid. Let's do an overwatch this way. We are running out of time. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. So yeah, so because those weapons do not work under the water, we do not use them. We do not have them. As simple as that, I'm afraid. Spear gun pretty much replaces all of that. I would have really liked to find a way to open it, but I can't. So, open the safe. On a positive note, we do not have any disadvantages, but we do not have many advantages either, so let's open it up. Let's see how it goes. So when the pod hit one of your characters, there was a text that said something. What was that and what does it do? So the text, I believe it's the character saying something. So usually when you have sanity attacks, the characters like to comment something. Otherwise, if they are getting low on health, they would also kind of give you a bit of a flavor text saying something to the effect of, "Oh no! Oh, the neurotoxin! Right, okay. We'll check it. Yeah. It was like that, yes. I shall show that to you in a second. But we'll cover this first, because this is a mini-game inside of a game. So we need to roll at least 6, but 12, of course, is ideal. We gain points for different things we're rolling, but there are also negative dice, like I believe that over there, that detract points from us. So we're gonna reroll these. Well, kind of want to reroll all of them, but maybe no. We'll just reroll the 3. Okay, well, we rolled a 7, which is okay. So the safe is cracked, but the Soviet goods within suffered heavy damage in the process. Soviet supply cache unlocked. Ah yes, scrap metal, supplies, chemicals, talisman of Knossos, an experimental stimulant. Ooh, what's it? This mysterious Minoan artifact was filed missing from the British Museum a few years ago. Curious that it should be in the hands of the Soviet expedition. Yes, spies were a thing, and are a thing right now, but they were a big thing during the Cold War also. Place the Ancient Bane on a target enemy, a powerful hex that will cause the next damage source against them to be a guaranteed critical hit. That is really good, wow. Right, can we... Actually, we're gonna transfer all to submarine for now. That is good, yeah. So... The neurotoxin does this, so those little lines of text that you were commenting on, Luca. The neurotoxin does minus 24% movement speed, damage each turn 4, and this is 2 stacks out of 3. However, we also have bleeding on our El Capitan or El Commander, and that is 15% increased damage taken. So that is a physical debuff. However, see that he has a marine, provides immunity to physical debuffs and increased armor for several turns, plus 5 armor. And I have just selected that on the wrong character. Damn it! Ah well. Ah well. Oh man, right, okay. That's fine. That is fine. There we go. A corrosion or something? I believe that this was mine. So this was a glancing hit. 2 stacks of neurotoxin. Ah, void spawn. That's not good. A void spawn is really not a good one. So, I believe this is a dissolving dart you were seeing. So, launches a dart dealing damage and weakening the target for a turn. Shares cooldown with other darts. So if we shoot it now... Oh well, we kind of killed him. Ah well. Ah well, how bad? The void spawn can swallow your character. So the character cannot do anything and would slowly take damage from the internal digestive juices of the void spawn until you come in and, well, try and basically kill the void spawn. So yes, that bad. And we missed. Oh dear. That was inches away. We almost hit our own man. So, actually, let's do Goon first. Get him confused and disoriented, and then miss. With another attack. There is definitely friendly fire, yes. The game wouldn't be so punishing if there wasn't one. Right. There's no hope. No way home. There we go. There we go. Right. We should be fine here. However, another spine skulker. Okay, that's fine. Let's reload first. Okay, perfect. That's the end of that one. Okay, well, that should actually be fairly easy to deal with. We'll move away here, shoot him, and kill him. What are does things? What do you mean? I'm not sure I understand your question there, mate. Oh, what are those things? Right, these things. Ah, yes, okay. So, Fathom Seer lays down these tears in reality. The black holes, exactly, yeah. So these tears in reality, they explode next turn. So after my turn is finished, they explode, dealing damage in a square around them. So really, you don't want to be standing here, basically. As long as you move, it's actually not too bad at all. As long as you move away. So we shall be doing so. Yes, indeed. Like so. See? See the way they exploded? They do a lot of damage, so you really don't want to be standing when they explode. Standing there when they explode, I should say. So Fathom Seers are very dangerous when they are combined with other melee characters or melee enemies. Because what happens is, if you are forced to move to avoid that, the melee enemies would get opportunity attack on you, which is really not good. Ah, too far. I do not know. That's a very good question. I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. I haven't seen one yet. So that is all I can say on that. Hmm. 62. There we go. We took him down. Took him down, right, but we do have 2 infected pods. And one of them strikes. So I think what we shall do is this. Oh no, 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 no! I misclicked. I thought I had a different character selected. Ah, man. It is what it is, right? Well, one. No action points, okay. It hit its own guy! Yes! So, right, we are actually suffering from hypoxia, so let's go and get oxygen, because that is not good if we're suffering from the hypoxia. So, you die, please. You need to get out of here. Go and grab some. Can I heal my characters during combat? Yes, but only if you have either a medkit or a trait. And a trait is, well, we have Ingrid, who is a medic. So, right, let's get a little bit of oxygen. I think 3 should be enough for now. And let's shoot him first, he's dead. And then we'll shoot that later. Right, Commander. You get 3 as well, and then she would definitely need some oxygen in a moment. Okay. Oof. Right. Oh, seriously, 99% and you missed? Dude. Okay. Okay. That's fine. So I'll get her healed up actually in a second. But for now, let us get her some oxygen, because she's totally out. If you look there, she'll start taking a lot of damage. And right, perfect. So that is fantastic. We are gonna move up here. There we go. Right. So our melee character, Simon Miyamoto, has the lowest health, so we're gonna heal him up. And there you go. Orish, are we talking about these things, or are we talking about under this thing here? So this is the... Oh, these orange things, right. So these represent the action points you have. These things represent the action points. So as you can see, the commander and Ingrid, they have nothing left. While Miyamoto, Simon Miyamoto, still have a little bit of one and a full another action point. But we're gonna keep them close because we want to heal them. So we're gonna take Ingrid, and she's gonna be using medic. First aid, bandage over recent wounds and remove an injury or another physical debuff of your choice from any diver. Heals a percentage of all damage taken during the last 2 turns. 50% healing. And no recent wounds to heal, so probably heal herself. No. Right. She can heal him. So that's all she can do for now. And reload, reload. I really want to explore a bit more and try and get more supplies. But we are very short on air. We do have an oxygen tank, though. We're also a little bit short on health. Well, we have an oxygen tank, so I reckon we can just push it a little bit further. There we go, there is Soviet info that we must acquire. Cache information recovered 1 out of 3. Ah, yes, well, this is a little too late, isn't it? And copper. Oh, perfect, we need copper. This is too little, too late. And actually, you know what? I reckon we should be leaving. You're probably right. Let's just have a quick look over yonder. And let's drop anchor to get our men out. And women. And there we go. Yeah, it's always kind of you're pushing your luck a little bit all the time, so... Well, some kind of rewards have been achieved. So we've recovered some health, which is fantastic. Gain a little bit of scrap metal, quite a bit of chemicals and copper. More importantly, we've gained quite a lot of clues. Still no void marrow, so we still cannot resurrect anyone. However... Oh, we are just 7 clues short. I'll show you how to restore sanity in a second. We are 7 clues short of having our kind of electrogenic revival. That is a shame. Man. So, to restore sanity, you have to be on a boat. You cannot restore sanity on a mission. And you use supplies. So, these are your supplies. You click here, and that would restore sanity. So, for example, for her, don't really need to restore sanity. However, Simon Miyamoto, he only has 22 out of 55 sanity, so he really needs the sanity boost, and we'll use 2 supplies to get him almost up to full sanity there. Which is really quite good. We can also use supplies to heal him here. But it's... we do get automatic heals, so I reckon we shall not be doing that. Now, we will be using Talisman of Knossos, though. Okay. Something like that. Something like that. So let's see what we can build, if we can build anything. So scrap metal for bedrooms, getting us +8 healing after we come back. Well, first of all, we don't have enough scrap metal, and we have other things to spend it on. Pattern sequencer. Amplifying the sonar signal will also highlight locations of nearby resources. 8 scrap metal, 10 copper. That can be really good. I think I heard of a challenge called It's All in Your Head, where you can't restore the crew's sanity whatsoever. That could be it, yeah, there might be that. I have no idea. I have not looked into that. As I said, this is a blind playthrough I'm doing, so I have not looked up anything. The only kind of knowledge I have about this game is what I have experienced myself. but there might be... Oh, it's a fun challenge. Right, okay. Not an achievement or not like an Iron Man sort of situation. Okay, I gotcha. No, that it does sound like fun thing to do, but it's gonna be pretty impossible. The game is... I find the game quite hard as it is. So, like, you think it's gotten easy, you kind of breeze through the missions, and then all of a sudden, bam, and you have 4 men dead. So, yes, that's what happened to me, and it is a hard game, in my opinion. But, yes, so we can convert to equipment room, but again, we need a lot of scrap metal. And convert to training room. Enable spending resources to level up divers. If you like strategy and resources management game, I suggest FTL, Faster Than Light. I have played a lot of Faster Than Light. It is a very good game. It's a rogue-like sci-fi crew management, spaceship management, tactical game. It's really cool. I'm sure people who like tactics and strategy, they should know this game. But if you do not, yes, definitely check it out. It's really cool. And yes, I agree with Luca wholeheartedly. It is a fantastic game. And I believe the next game by the same studio, what was it called? Oh, it's the mech kind of tactics game. Really cool as well. It's like a tactics roguelike, turn-based. It is also fantastic. And I cannot remember the name of it. Let's just have a look if I have it here installed. I heard the hard difficulty is considered one of the hardest hard difficulties in any game. I never been able to play it on hard difficulty. I've actually never been able to complete it on normal difficulty, let alone hard difficulty, even though I gotten really far in it. But yes, no, I do not have... I can't remember the name of the game that they created after the FTL, but that is also a fantastic game. Yeah, I won't spend any more time looking for it. But yes, so maybe we should get a pattern sequencer and we'll be able to see resources. I think that would be a smart choice because then we can just go directly for the resource, pick it up, and know if there are no resources in the vicinity. So let's convert that. And we have a pattern sequencer now. And I think here might be a perfect time for me to end the stream. I think we have achieved a lot this time. We have killed a boss. We have gotten a new crewmate. We have unlocked a talisman of Knossos, or discovered a talisman of Knossos, and of course built a pattern sequencer. Next Friday, we're gonna be continuing. We're gonna be hunting for void marrows and trying to resurrect the rest of our crew. And if we can resurrect at least one more, we'll dive into the main story again and progress that. For now, however, thank you for watching. The next stream is tomorrow. It is Squad Battles, Eagles Strike. We are going towards St. Law. It's gonna be a very difficult mission, so join me there. For now, thank you for watching, and as always, do gaming, not war.